The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
Take a look at an athlete who exists on a level unto himself.
Seth Rollins is a fighter, a survivor, and he is on a quest for greatness.
And the WWE Universe is singing his praises.
There's no denying Rollins certainly has a style all his own.
Definitely has a better wardrobe than Saxton.
Hey, well, actually, I think he does.
Brought his career to a new level when he became the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
And with that, Seth ignited fierce competition around the title. He minted it as one of the most desirable championships in all of WWE. My very first night on commentary was Kevin Owens' very first night in NXT. Since then, he has gone on to have a Hall of Fame-worthy career in a relatively short period of time.
A man who looks about ready to stun the world right now.
He's pretty much stunned every Raw or SmackDown superstar there is.
You gotta be aware of Rollins' mean streak. It's ruthless and long.
Rollins will do whatever it takes to win, and this superstar has got to have the same mindset.
Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Marine, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Kevin Owens!
Always a big fight feel when the NXT North American title is being defended. The NXT North American title stole the show in its inaugural ladder match and has only become even more coveted in the years since its introduction.
Well, it's easy to see why, Michael. NXT has some of the fiercest competitors in the world, and hey, the title looks pretty cool too.
Man. Oh, ouch! Punch right to the face. Close fist connects. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Now, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Quick 10, championship on the line. The champion into the pin.
The early quick cover, title on the line. We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
No trouble kicking out of that one. Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
All tied up now.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
There was some power behind that punch. And into the collar and elbow. Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Running sit-out powerbomb. And that horrific force might have taken the champion out. KO avoids the attack.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt. Byron, what can we expect to see from KO in this match?
Kevin Owens has waited to unleash unbridled viciousness upon Seth Rollins. Owens is going to want to demonstrate physical and mental domination over Rollins.
Kevin Owens is looking to pick a body part and dismantle it. One of the things that makes KO so dangerous is he will wait and wait and wait until he sees the opening he wants, and then
For the title, new champ. He narrowly avoids the count.
Somehow.
Rollins lining it up.
With a stomp.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Kick out. The champion stays alive.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Gets lifted into position.
Powerbomb! Slips away just in time.
sit-out package powerbomb. Just complete disregard for his opponent. Oh, Owens hooks it. Owens! The champ might have just ended things right there.
2. Somehow he kicked out.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
And you have to think that famous temper of Owens is starting to rise. The question is, can he stay out of his own head? Ooh! These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
Typical crafty offense from Rollins as this match goes on.
Kevin Owens with the evasion.
That might have put it away. 2.
And we have a new champion. Unbelievable.
Here's your winner and new NXT North American Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.
He's fought like a champion this whole match, and now he has the title to prove it.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's home.
Here comes Rhea Ripley.
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner. Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness. Dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to. Period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly. We're about to see firsthand that what Mommy wants, Mommy gets.
It's a big fight feel here tonight as the title is on the line.
And title matches like this have a way of getting your blood flowing unlike any other match. You can see here the confidence of a true champion.
Introducing the challenger. From Adelaide, Australia, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley. From Wolverhampton, England, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Katelyn.
Tonight, which woman leaves this building with that United States title?
And here we go, the Women's United States title up for grabs in this one.
The women's division has never been deeper, and the competition level has never been higher.
Every woman on today's roster wants this title, and I know plenty of legends are eyeing a comeback to add this one to their resume.
Oof!
He gets around the attack.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
A disrespectful shove there.
Locks up. Getting out and slapping on the wrist lock.
Square impact across the shoulder.
Oh, man. gets out of the way of that one.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? East River crossing.
Oh! Ripley avoids the attack.
She counters it. Punch right to the face. What a punch. Shoulders down. Championship at stake. And the champion kicks out in one.
Already having to expel so much unnecessary energy this early on.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Michinoku driver. Into the pin. Title on the line. Oh! And she's not done yet.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Ooh. Running leg drop. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Not a good spot to be in. Right into a spine buster. As of late, we've seen Rhea Ripley head down a sinister path. It has to be quite challenging going into a match with someone as menacing as Ripley.
Ripley's dark side seems to cloud her judgment at times, Cole. She's become riskier with her attacks and pushing the rules of the ring. If her opponent can frustrate her and force Ripley to resort to risky behavior, her opponent can cash in on any mistakes.
And then a double stop.
Pin attempt by the champion. She was close to the end there.
She's still as determined as ever. Oh, could this be it? God, that'll rearrange your skull.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
2 count. Kick out. Still has hope.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away. And who knows if there'll be another shot. Yet you can't give up now.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
Down in a sit-out spine buster.
Finds the roll-up. She had a good pin attempt, but too close to the ropes there.
Setting up for something here. Gets slammed down. That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
And as this fight goes on, Rhea's reaching new levels of brutality.
There's return fire on Rhea. She hit her right in the gut. Electric chair.
Oh, this is scary. Chair into the face buster.
What is this? This is incredible.
Saxon, is this one of your buddies?
I'm not sure I recognize it, but he seems like a nice guy.
Where is security?
He's just taking pictures, guys. Relax. She wants it one more time. Oh, my, the driver. The champ delivering when it counts.
2 count.
And the champ retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, Katelyn the Wonder.
And we'll have to mark this down in the L column for Rhea Ripley.
We are about to see something good.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
The challenger about to compete in a career-altering championship match. He is ready.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our Tag Team Championship match.
And this is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me.
He's told anyone who will listen that he always has been the uncrowned champion of this division. Now he can make it a reality.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 466 pounds, Bobby Vaquer and Liam Vaquer. And their opponents at a combined weight of 410 39 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Tonga Lola and Tama Tonga, the Bloodline.
You win these, you make a case as one of the best teams ever.
Tag team matchup.
There's a pecking order in the tag team division, and one of these teams is jockeying for position at the very top.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Double big back body drop.
Solid teamwork, but let's not forget the champs have solid teamwork of their own too.
Shows great wherewithal there.
Lift it up. What's next?
Sit up. Powerbomb.
More power moves like that, we could be looking at a new champ in no time, gentlemen.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Down in a hurry.
Hoist it up high here.
Samoa drop. Incredible.
It pulls off the whistle. Quick thinking that time.
He got it. Tag me.
Picked up and being carried around there.
And avoids taking any damage. Boom. Getting out of harm's way.
Being carried around now. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt.
Tonga able to avoid impact. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Double big back body drop.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. Tag me. Totally helpless at the moment. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Staying in this one.
Boom! What a right! Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Oof.
Is able to avoid heavy contact.
Power slam incoming. No. Countering with an inverted DDT. Boom.
Sent to the corner. Shot right to the gut. Ooh, brutal body shot.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Straight into the pin. There's two. Just kicks out.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
Vicious right forearm.
Not looking good. In this position. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. Look at this. This can't be good.
Running power slam.
What a display of strength here.
Earth-shaking power slam. The champ is going for the cover.
Kick out and run for the challenger.
I didn't think this match was close to over. Boom.
Placed him in the corner here.
Cannon offense on the horizon from Tama Tonga and Tonga Lola. Tonga twist. This might be it. The champ
for the
might
pin.
open here.
Save made by the teammate.
Not a moment too soon.
Got out of the way.
jeopardizing position here.
And tag! He finally made it. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
What a jumping headbutt.
Feet here.
Goes into the corner.
Tag made.
Oh, and a kick right to the midsection. Just like that, Tagaloa gets stopped. Not a good spot to be in. Down. Setting up for something here. Set out powerbomb. Late pin. Championship on the line. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Boom. What a drop kick.
On the mark. Took him out the knee. Are we headed towards a title change?
Cover.
And we have new tag team champions. What a moment.
Here are your winners, Bobby Vaquer and Liam Vaquer.
Making their case for one of the best teams around with that win.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today.
The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
The irresistible force.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Jax has ruled the women's division since day one.
She's held singles and tag team titles here in WWE and still wants more.
Bayley wants to make an example of this woman. She needs to do everything she can to stop that.
She needs to be the absolute best version of herself here tonight.
Here's the sound of the bell, and Nia Jax is ready to lock up. Nia wants to show that she doesn't have real competition, that no one else is on her level.
Well, Nia's fueled by her natural disdain for others and takes great pleasure in imposing her will on opponents.
A superstar who won the prestigious Queen of the Ring crown, Nia looks to humiliate the competition while crushing them to pieces. Nia doesn't give a damn about anybody.
Bayley's the role model for a reason, though, Cole. Knock her down, she'll only get back up stronger than ever. You can't help but admire that.
Yeah, Corey, Bayley's resilience is really unmatched. No doubt about it, it'll play a role in this match. Big move followed up with a pin attempt. And her opponent isn't going to hand her a fast win.
Big forearm.
Not looking good. In this position.
Slam. Maneuvers out of the way.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
That looks like it hurts.
The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move.
Jax might have just made a big opportunity for herself.
Hoisted up high here.
Powerbomb. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet. Ooh. Oh, man.
Look at that counter from Bayley. She goes back into the ring. Gets lifted into position.
Sit out powerbomb. Incredible impact.
Nia Jax has complete control here.
Jax systematically dismantling the role model. Bayley has no answer at all to this onslaught.
Press slam. Watching their opponent. Didn't go to plan for Jax.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
That could be the spark Bayley was looking for.
What a display of strength here. What a counter.
It's about to end.
Bayley doesn't bet.
She got the cover here.
And she kicks out at two.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it. Big forearm.
Big blow could be felt.
Bayley. Oh, Rose plant.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And you have to think how much of a setback that can be for Bayley. She now knows her best. Look for the win. Kicking out before the count.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. Oof, she's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Elbow puts an end to that. Oh! Bam! Forearm club. I think we're about to see it. Marshals them all the way up. All the way down. Powerbomb. Jax on the verge here.
No, she kicked out.
Bayley was narrowly in the throw for the 3 count, but had the wherewithal to force her shoulder up.
Nia brought out her biggest guns, but it wasn't enough to end this. And it appears Bayley is starting to hit the wall at this point.
She's really taking a beating tonight. I don't think she's got much left. Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
Oof, that can knock you out. Ooh, elbow.
victim, trying to climb back into this match, and this could be her opportunity, Corey.
Bayley's got the pedal to the metal, full speed ahead. Here she comes.
Lift it up. What's next? Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed.
Waist lock.
Belly to belly.
If you can deliver offense like that, you can treat other people however you like.
Yeah, it's almost annoying how...
To the back of the knee.
By Bayley.
And that took Nia down.
2. Oh, my, that was close.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
And after a devastating move like that, Bayley now able to contend with the fact that it's not over yet.
We've been seeing so much.
Here's Jax down into the cover. Nia Jax has done it.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax dominating and decimating Bayley yet again. This is what the irresistible force does best.
Yeah, Bayley fought hard, but Nia continues to be her hardest challenge as a competitor. Tonight wasn't Bayley.
Get ready for two of the biggest future stars in WWE.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champion at a combined weight of 426 pounds. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, A-Town Down Under.
I hate to say this, these guys are indeed as talented as they think they are.
I think it's about time we start showing A-Town Down Under the respect they deserve.
Have held the tag team titles, also plenty of singles accolades for both men.
I have a feeling there are plenty more titles in their future. WWE Universe, take a look at what true dominance looks like.
Yeah, take a look at a cocky, sleazy, underhanded faction that the Judgment Day has become.
And Judgment Day wants to decimate the competition by any means necessary.
And at a combined weight of 380 pounds, JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
Look, you can hate them all you want, but the Judgment Day is more often than not draped in gold.
We've seen members win the tag titles, the men's and women's world titles. You can't deny the talent in this group.
Hey, no one's denying Judgment Day's talent, just calling out how they conduct themselves and how they get their wins and titles.
Look, when you run things like Judgment Day does, the rules don't apply to you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
These are the kids your parents warned you about. The kids your parents begged you to stay away from.
The Judgment Day roaming around WWE like they own the place.
A mentality that served plenty of legends very well and only does the same for future legends like the Judgment Day.
They are ready for battle. Gentlemen, huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Tornado tag with multiple teams facing off. Things are going to get frantic fast.
Whatever team comes out of this with their hand, championship at stake.
Got a good strong kick out there.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here. Soul-crushing powerbomb like that sends a clear message.
And only a one count.
Clearly hoping for an early end to this one.
Now it's back to McDonough.
Down to the corner now. We're going to shut this down.
And the challenger wants the pin before two.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
Jeopardizing position here. This is a situation you want to avoid. Picked up and being carried around there. Got them off their feet here.
Straight into the pin.
Meanwhile, we see Dominic Mysterio.
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen.
When you're not concerned about the rules, you have to think your mind runs a little wild, Corey.
When there are no rules, there are no consequences. Just let that dark part of your mind take over and run wild.
Big time! Early cover. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. What a punch! Boom!
even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Boom!
Lifted and completely helpless here. He's attacking the champ right now. Calculating the next move here. Backbreaker. Caught in a bad spot. Totally helpless at the moment. Punch right in the head. Look at this. This can't be good. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Across the shoulders and
Jade even does it. Now we see Rollins.
with a foot. Austin Theory about to take his opponent on the ATL.
The champ is in control.
Greco-Roman low blow.
That's not control. Precision offense into the pin. This could be it. Boom.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Waller knew that was coming.
Classic.
This ends now.
McDonald unleashing the challenger. This might be it.
And now McDonald. He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one.
Sledgehammer right to the gut. I don't know how these men keep going.
They gotta be close to running on empty by now.
In the corner, has to find a way out of it. What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The hold is broken. With a pin for the title. He puts an end to the pin there. Then it's Theory.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And only gets a 1 count.
Not quite enough to put him away.
This can't be good.
Grayson Waller setting up his opponent, headed to the outside.
The Rolling Thunder start.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it. Calculating the next move here. A lot of damage being piled on the champ.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
Being carried around now. Running power slam. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Got it. And the tag titles change hands here tonight.
Here are your winners. The Bear, James Brown. And the Destroyer, William Brown. The Brotherhood.
An emphatic victory for your winners. An impressive effort from this duo.
This win is spreading like a wildfire. The electricity in this arena is almost palpable.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Through the smoke, the Dark Angel arrives.
Descending upon the WWE Universe.
Introducing the challenger from San Fernando, Chile,
Stephanie Vaquer is used to being the first from her Chilean heritage in this sport to championship wins around the world.
Vaquer leaves quite the impression every time she comes out to wrestle. She's already captured the NXT North American Championship mere months after her NXT debut. Vaquer's talent and pedigree are undeniable.
Well, at this point, Stephanie's used to success in championships, and now she's searching for that glory on the biggest stage there is, WWE. The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
Introducing the challenger from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
So much success, so young.
Maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
And introducing the champion from the pits of hell, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Heather Ray.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love them. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs in this one.
Nearly 50 years of history for the men's Intercontinental title. That one certainly earned its pedigree.
And given the competitors we're seeing competing for this title tonight, this one might have that same level of prestige.
Setting up for something here.
There it is!
Push. And now propped up in the corner. Not looking good in this position.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Looking to explore things ringside now. She's going under the ring now.
Repositioning their opponent. Looks like a neck breaker. Ooh, bang!
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
She wants to take this thing to the outside. Lifted and completely helpless here. Lifted up, good driver. Headed back into the ring.
Roxanne even more determined than ever now. And as dangerous as she is, that kendo stick just made her even more so.
Not a good spot to be in.
Reverse pit. Whoa! Turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart.
Sidekick on the mark.
Boom, what a kick. Not a forearm. Stephanie with the counter. Ooh, right to the midsection. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Carrying the opposition. What's the point here? This could do it. Barely down for a 1 count.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
It's hard to imagine there's really much of a strategy in a DQ match.
Yeah, but there actually is, Cole. A lot of the strategy is about escalation, knowing when to take offense to the next level, whether it's something high risk or with a weapon from under the ring. There's strategy there, whether you like it or not.
Got them off their feet here.
Big slam.
Ooh, clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh, my God. A sledgehammer. This is going too far.
A quick reversal from her.
Going up. Uh-oh.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Eat defeat. Oh!
Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent tied up. Down into SVB. We might see a new champion crown.
Yes, we have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Stephanie Vaquer.
She won the title. She's the champ.
One of the all-time greats in the women's division, the Empress of Tomorrow.
The following contest is a submission match and is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Osaka, Japan, Auska!
Byron, you are definitely not ready for Auska.
Hold on, Michael. Maybe on a good day.
No, not on your best day. But for once, there's no shame in that, Saxton. No one is ready for Auska. Can I finish my thought? I know you're
I
scared.
get excited when I see Auska. I'm sorry, Corey. Continue.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Maybe you can borrow Asuka's mask, Byron. Anyway, she's a Women's Grand Slam champion. Raw Women's title, SmackDown Women's title, NXT Women's title, Women's Tag Team title.
Auska marches to her own drum in life and in the ring.
A lethal striker. By the time her opponent knows what hit him, it's too late.
from Sanford, North Carolina, the NXT Women's Champion, Lita.
Hey, took part in the first ever Raw Women's Main Event match against Trish Stratus.
It was that very same night, Cole, that Lita captured the Women's Championship.
Yeah, indeed, it was one of the greatest matches in the history of the women's division. And, well, Lita may be on the verge of delivering another classic here tonight.
The competitors tonight have not taken their eyes off that prize, the NXT Women's North American Championship.
It's a submission match. That means the only way to win the match is to make your opponent submit. You have to target a body part, right, Corey?
Yeah, you got to be incredibly focused on a particular body part and continue to target that body part so that when you apply your submission, your opponent is already hurting.
If you have an injury already, you have to be careful your opponent does not initiate contact and expose that weakness.
Well, a competitor can always call an audible during combat and attack whatever injury presents itself.
Remember, you can only win via submission. And this top wrist lock will slow the pace.
What an impactful STO. Oh, ouch. Escaped that in a hurry.
Collar and elbow tie up. Able to turn it around into a wrist lock.
Seamlessly transitions there.
Display of strength here. Down and so loud. Oof.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
Has to find a way out of this.
Launched into a roundhouse kick.
And Lita not quite prepared for that one.
But she's just going to have to put up with it. Submission matches are all about testing your pain threshold.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Power slam! Bam!
Oh, Lita avoids contact.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Into the foot slam.
Boom. Boom. Oh, boom.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Caught in a bad spot. Powerful takedown. What's a good strategy for staying out of danger in a submission match?
Well, besides just staying on your feet and off the ground, how about you covering yourself in grease?
That's cheating, Corey.
I'll calm down, Saxton. I'm just brainstorming.
Able to make a timely escape.
Less and less time remaining on the count. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
She's back in the ring, ready to get back to business. Oh, man, nasty kick.
Oh, what a kick. Ooh. She's looking winded now.
Yeah, Auska putting real ferocity behind every move she makes.
She dodges out of the way.
jeopardizing position here.
Powerbomb! That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Hoisted up high here. Down and also wow, that hurt. Gets lifted into position. Momentum's with Lita right now.
Rare to see Auska in distress like this.
Picked up and being carried around now. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Being carried around now. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Setting her up here.
Perched on the ropes. What's coming next?
Bang! Twist of fate.
That's that unpredictability from Lita.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Auska. I've never seen her in this deep trouble before. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her. Kick to the gut by Lita. Lita with the DDT.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. From the top.
Lita was right on target.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. So much pressure being applied to the spine by this submission.
Trying to fight out, man. Incredible leg strength. Oh!
And one to the face.
Talk about explosive offense. Auska.
Auska with the Auska lock submission. Oh, look at this. Just breaks the grip, delivers an elbow, and just like that, she's back out of it. She's out of it, guys.
Boom.
Lita with a kick to the midsection.
Followed by the DDT.
There won't be...
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Auska. Yes, got it. New champion.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's North American Champion, Lita.
What a shift into the tides with this championship match. The Bloodline is here.
The following is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 758 pounds, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline.
Best believe the head of the table demands total victory tonight.
It's the only result the Bloodline accepts.
That's how you build a record-shattering title reign, by dominating each and every time out.
True, no small matches with the Bloodline. Everyone is a win at all costs. They are reunited. They are stronger than ever. And now you must acknowledge them.
But now, more than ever, the Bloodline is facing its biggest challenges ever.
The toughest enemies in front of them. Internal strife at an all-time high. But if they can reach the top together again, they will be cemented as the greatest group in WWE history.
The final testament is here, ready to decimate the opposition.
This group specializes in sneak attacks and sowing distrust.
Anything to spread the testament.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 885 pounds, carrying the cross, ankle, and result, the Final Testament!
Battle-tested is an understatement. Carnage is imminent.
On a mission to conquer enemies and break their spirits.
Let's make one thing abundantly clear. Where the Final Testament goes, destruction follows.
Yeah, this group, every match with them is a fight for survival.
It's so difficult to take them down, and it's even harder to keep them down.
Expect uncontrollable rage and terrifying power to be unleashed. There's certainly a darkness looming over the ring with the Final Testament in action here.
Well, as a whole, the Final Testament has been dead set on getting whatever they want by any means necessary.
And there hasn't been much clarity on what it is they want, which makes their presence here.
Duck the clothesline. Turn around. Penny combination here. What a move.
And an air fall. What reflexes.
Looking for the pin.
And there's a kick out at one.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Setting up for something here.
Slam. right into the corner.
Oh, right to the body.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Shoulder right in the midsection. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Hoisted up high here. Power slam.
He manages to slip out of the way. Akeem's starting to get the crowd involved.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Tag. Oh, baby, look out.
Oh! Jade looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, that can be a building block for Akeem to build upon. Textbook scoop slam. Big forearm.
Not a good spot to be in.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Jimmy Uso commanding respect from all of the WWE Universe.
And he got there. He made the tag. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Punch lands. Caught in a bad spot.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
These superstars face a unique set of challenges in the six-man tag match.
Yeah, but we've seen teams of three struggle before. It's hard enough to communicate with one partner, but two, you're in for a lot of work here. Boom! Stomped right through the sternum, putting up a united front as this match continues.
Calculating the next move here. Rolling power slam. Andy, a nice cross.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Oh, he kicked out.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Not looking good. In this position.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Big powerbomb.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Dropped right in her face.
Gets lifted into position. Just breaking down the opponent. Jimmy dodges out of that.
Rizal laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Lifted up. What's next? Running power slam! And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Yeah, you got to make those tags to keep yourself fresh when you're facing this many opponents. And carrying across is really playing it up for the WWE Universe.
An important tag here.
This could change the match. Got them off their feet here. Down in a hurry. Ooh. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Ooh. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Running power slam.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. What a display of strength here. Press slam. This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. Kick out just before 2.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Crashing down. Samoan drop. Setting up for something here. Samoan drop.
That's right. Put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso. And he got to his partner.
Float over.
Float over. Nice. DDT. Kick right to the face.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. And right into the cover.
Might end this.
And still in this.
Good Lord. Scarily close to 3.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Crashing down. Samoan drop. An impressive sequence from Jey.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Jey ready to end things.
Well-placed super kick.
Being set up in the corner for something. Tag is made. This could be the beginning of the end. Jimmy and Jey lining it up. Here it comes. 1D. One and done.
Terrible position for Akam.
Oh, breaking up the pin.
Tag made. Lining them up. Watch out.
This one's over.
Terrible position for Akam.
Makes a cover.
And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline.
Strategy transformed into action. It's how the Bloodline operates.
I'm sure this is only going to enrage the final testament even more.
And who knows who will be on the receiving end of their wrath next.
The following is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Tiffany Stratton is here.
An elite gymnast turned WWE superstar, Stratton turns heads with her prettiest moonsault ever.
Just an undeniably impressive athlete, Stratton mixes acrobatics and power to jaw-dropping effect.
Tiffany Stratton is so much more than just another pretty face.
Tiffany Stratton ready to put the rest of the division on notice.
And who's going to stop her?
The generation of Jade has begun.
And I don't think it'll ever end. As far as Cora's concerned, no one measures up to her. She's on another level. And you know what? I think she might be right.
She has a thorny and jealous attitude. That's for certain.
And she's always ready to pick a big fight.
Get ready to see the toughness of Cora Jade on full display.
Well, she showed up with a kendo stick, so we get it. She's tough.
Introducing the challenger from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton. And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, the WWE Women's World Champion, Cora Jade.
The referee letting our competitors take one final look at what this match will be all about. The decorated Women's World Championship.
The Women's World Championship being defended here tonight.
There's already a lot of prestige around the title. It still carries the history of its previous iteration, and that's quite the history of title holders.
Yeah, Byron, it's a title that represents the pinnacle of women in our sport. Oof.
She saw that coming.
Lift it up. What's next? Down in a hurry.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Dodge is out of the way.
Blocked the arm drag, rolled right into a pinning combination. The challenger's shoulder up after one.
She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover.
Got them off their feet here. Down, brutal. Oh, man.
coming.
Gets lifted into position.
Sit out, powerbomb. Boom. She escapes the attacks.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Stops the count before it, too.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Caught in a bad spot. Down in a hurry. Lifted and completely helpless here. The following slam.
Trying to put the champ out of sort, maybe even discombobulate them. One up, uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammered away with punches to the face.
Over to the Alabama slam.
Oh, man, this might be it.
2. They got it. New champ. What a moment.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
And a new chapter in this title's legacy begins here.
Honestly, Michael, there is no way I can think to describe this other than absolute goosebumps.
Then imagine how the new champ must feel, Byron.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match and is for the NXT Championship.
The Great One is here.
These days, Rock is more than great. We are looking at the final boss.
Maybe the most famous man on earth.
Rock always makes an epic arrival.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE People's Champion, Rock!
From the Brahma Bull to the Great One to the final boss.
Well, nicknames may change, but dominance does not. Still one of the very best.
And according to The Rock, no one is better.
Is he wrong?
Gentlemen, you are looking at confidence on another level.
Exactly where it should be.
Some of this crowd seems to agree.
The Rock just soaking it all in, enjoying his own glory.
Well, it doesn't matter who the opponent is or where he stands in the bloodline. The Rock is always on top.
And always a threat to those who are in his way.
Rock doesn't concern himself with petty squabbles. Rock only cares about everyone knowing that he's in charge. Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
And introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
LA Knight will hand out a beatdown to anybody, any night of the week. It doesn't matter to him.
This guy has never met a spotlight he didn't like, but I'll give credit where it's due. When you're as good as LA Knight, you shine bright naturally.
The war is about to begin.
Here comes a 350-pound modern-day warrior.
And introducing the challenger, representing the War Raiders from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 305 pounds, one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Ivar.
Living proof that looks can be deceiving. Ivar is as agile as he is powerful. A very difficult opponent to prepare for.
Thrives on the chaos of battle.
A true warrior in every sense of the word.
Yeah, here's the thing about Ivar. Not only does he get fired up landing blows, he gets fired up taking them too.
It's because there's no holding back where there's glory to be won.
Here comes the personification of longevity and hard work, the 16-time world champion.
Not just a 16-time world champion, a Hollywood phenomenon, and a man who embodies the meaning
and
of
superstar.
superstar.
The champion from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the NXT champion, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
A superstar whose dominance has bordered on controversy has actually found himself as the target of scorn for some.
The dominance shouldn't be controversial, Corey. If anything, he's underrated at this point.
Cena's beaten a who's who of this business. Hall of Famers, living legends, Triple H, HBK, The Rock. The list goes on and on.
And that bodes well for his chances here tonight.
championship on the line in this. Force of a fearful fate. A fatal four-way starting off with The Rock, LA Knight, Ivar, and John Cena.
The good news for the champions is that they only have to pin one opponent to leave with their title. The bad news is, so does everybody else.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Catches the kick. Picked up and being carried around now. Cross slam. Ooh.
Dodges away.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Someone call a dentist.
Calculating the next move here. What a cross slam.
Turned that around and planted them. Ivar gets out of there.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Caught him right in the jaw.
What a shot. What a shot.
Bang, nice contact there.
I don't think Ivar enjoyed taking that attack head on.
Yeah, he's taking some hits, but in a fatal four-way, you expect to get a little roughed up. The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Knight denies the attack. He breaks up the pin, stops the referee's count. There can't just be one type of strategy in a fatal pin for the championship.
Wasted no time breaking that up.
Then it's Ivar. Placing him in the corner. Ooh!
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Look at this. This can't be good. And that was an efficient form of offense for that move.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Down in the windpipe.
Ivar set up. Samoa driver. Can the champ?
Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they cinch it in? Yes.
Oh, tight hold, but it was still broken up.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Hoisted up high here.
Sidewalk slam. Put into the corner. What could be next? Uncorked a big punch.
Scoop slam.
We got a new champ here. The champion with a quick shoulder up.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Big forearm.
Not looking good. In this position. Oh, what a response.
Big punch finds its mark.
Not a good spot to be in. Into a sidewalk slam.
Wow.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Now we see Cena. And now he stays down for a 1 count. He breaks up the pin attempt.
Big forearm. LA Knight.
LA Knight with the BFT.
This just got as bad as it could for the champ.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Ooh, right in the face. Being carried around now. Running power slam. Boom. Champ is starting to suffer.
Been holding strong for so long throughout this fatal four-way. Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Calculating the next move here. Twist slam. Loving it. He puts him into the corner.
Scoop slam sets things up.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Into the ring again now. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Slides down the backside. Boom! Attacking the knee. Goodness! Microphone shoved directly into the face. Ooh!
Evades the attack.
Has to find a way out of this. Scoops it! And we can stay here, guys.
Implanted by the DDT.
Not looking good. In this position.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Could that be enough?
Ivar, set up. Right step through. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion.
Sharpshooter applied.
Got it. New champion.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Champion, Rock.
He won the title. He earned the gold.
He dug deep into his offensive arsenal and played defense at the right time. And now the title is his.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest.
Even on his own, Priest is intimidating as ever.
The size, the strength. Damian Priest is the total package.
And he's not afraid to use it to his advantage.
Ha ha ha! Are you guys ready?
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Priest embodies no mercy, no remorse. He's a sadistic individual. So you need tenacity just to survive the man.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest. And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 600 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Legend Killer,
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Byron, the Undisputed Championship is on the line here. The title has one of the richest histories in our business. The champion is representing quite a legacy here tonight.
Yeah, the combined history of the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship all rolled into one championship. And like the title implicates, there is no disputing who is at the top when you carry that hardware around.
Oh, back elbow.
We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
And kicks out before the count.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there. Priest holds him off.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here.
Locking up. Moving into a wrist lock.
Makes a move and applies a wrist lock.
Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock.
Turn things around into the waistlock from behind. Taking things down and able to shift into the headlock.
Strong knee connects.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Boom! What a right!
Gosh.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Ooh, merciless looking blood.
Ooh.
Priest, elevated flatliner. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
2. And the champ kicks out.
He really thought that was it. Damian Priest with an homage to his idol with a little steering clear there. Ooh, getting cooked out by surprise.
Ooh, oh, an overhand punch.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Gets lifted into position. Down in a hurry. The challenger enduring the punishment.
Got a grip all the way up. Choke slam. Perfect execution from the champ.
2.
And the champ stands tall once again.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, the Legend Killer, Thomas Newick.
A successful title defense for him tonight.
What a title defense by the champion.
Yeah, he left it all in the ring tonight with the type of performance that's defined his title reign.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
A man who's been champion everywhere he's ever competed. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Guess what? He's not showing any signs of slowing down.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ's out here to remind everyone just how phenomenal he really is.
Still performing at such a high level after over 25 years of competing.
Yeah, Cole, at this point, AJ's forgotten more about this business than most will ever know.
Behold the intimidating sight of Gunther.
The ring general's ready to come out here and do what he does best inside the ring.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther.
Gunther's all business. There is very little wasted motion in this man when he gets going.
Well, there may be roadblocks in his path, but Gunther's dominance has shown no signs of slowing.
Record-breaking reigns with the NXT UK and Intercontinental titles. He's put away main eventers and future Hall of Famers while defending those titles.
Dominant, proud, superior. Gunther is a true classic, a true throwback to a bygone era.
Looking to remake this entire industry in his image.
And we're about to see the next step in that plan here tonight. All right, I love this guy.
And from Manchester, England, weighing in at 269 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Vaquer.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
A challenger with a confident look on his face, more than ready for this title opportunity.
Here comes one dangerous man, Solo Sikoa.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa has brute strength and an insatiable hunger to destroy those who oppose him.
Now, there's absolutely nothing pretty about what Solo does in the ring. It's just pure savage aggression. Solo Sikoa will savagely attack anyone who stands in the way of what he wants.
Including family. Whatever it takes to get more power. Things are about to get good.
And from Yorkshire, England, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Devil, King Josh Omega.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Some have called the challenger an underdog tonight, but he is prepared to make all the doubters eat their words.
hits the bell, and these athletes have never looked more ready for war.
Oh, look at this! Oh, check out the execution on this. Prong hold. In an early kick out. It's a little early for an earnest attempt. And Bayley takedown. Gonna step down up here. Trying to get pinned. Oh, ouch.
Oh, my gosh.
Boom. Bicycle knee strike.
Oh, on the jump.
Setting up for something here.
That was the early quick cover. Title on the line.
Pin attempt broken up. Caught with the elbow. Given the no disqualification modifier on this match,
The early quick cover. Title on the line.
and he stops the count. Now it's Cora. Double team up.
Superstar, double team, double neck breakers, double the punishment.
Look it up. What's next? Behind the shoulder. Ooh, harsh kick. Caving in the abdomen.
And he is directed into the corner.
Well-placed kick.
Oh, man, a little extra luck. We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
He kicks out almost immediately. Let him just take it one step closer to the top with that powerbomb. And now to Gunther. And that definitely made solid impact. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. And what a maneuver we just saw there. Being carried around now.
Death Valley Driver.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Catches a punch.
What a display of strength here.
That's how you establish dominance. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Picked up and being carried around there. Damage starting to affect the challenger. Capitalizing on Cora's mistake. Not a good spot to be in.
Gunther, boom. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
No, a kick out for AJ Styles.
They got close there. It could be do or die time. The ring general showing off his power. Delivering a powerbomb.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Caught in a bad spot. Down in the shoulder. That hurt.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Set up. Pendulum pin.
Title in the balance.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
Vicious right forearm.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, that'll rock him. Oh, man.
Solid punch. Look at this. This kid.
Chopping inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
He got the shoulder up in time.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Put in the corner now.
And they were just sent flying on that one. This is a situation you want to avoid. Carrying the opposition. Now the pin for the championship. Shoulder shoots up before two.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Hoisted up high here. Pin.
Champ's in trouble.
Meanwhile, we see Gunther.
Stiff forearm shot.
Styles it.
Solo Sikoa lining it up.
Gunther's used to making people tap out, but it looks looks like he may be the one submitting here in the... And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip.
Styles is looking to end this thing.
If this lands, it's over.
Styles coming for the championship. Wards off the pin at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point. Narrowly escaping there.
Got them off their feet here. Oh, shoulder breaker. That is gonna hurt. And now we have Gunther. Breaks off the pin just in time. Ooh, what a kick. Winning title on champion. Stopping the ref's count just in time. Stiff kick. But now Gunther. My goodness, did you hear that chop?
And into the corner he goes. The ring general. It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Stick to the body.
Double arm DDT.
The challenger comes up big.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Stops the pin.
He almost had him.
What a display of strength here.
Turning it into a pin.
That breaks the count. This match continues on. Set it up for something here.
Time for us to clear away.
Being carried around now. Not a good spot to be in. Power slam. Good night.
Isolating their opponent's arm and
And a series of vicious stomps.
This is a situation you want to avoid. But now Gunther. Gunther shifts that to his favor. Hoists it up. Boom! Being placed in the corner here.
Cover. New champ incoming.
And he fights it off.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Fires back with a crucial elbow. Caught with a punch. And there's more damage mounting on Sikoa.
Yeah, this is spelling trouble for Solo.
Kick! And AJ taking another heavy blow.
yeah, this match continues to take it.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
The challenger might have what it takes to win.